The battle for Earth still rages on after all this time. Several factions are at each other's throats, but the Orcs and the Imperium of Man, two sworn enemies, find themselves on the battlefield of Earth. Two Warhound Titans that had been reaping death and decay on every city they passed had been spotted by the Orcs with their Stompas, who also took out several cities belonging to the UNSC. It was a blessing in disguise, but these two factions with their enormous walkers would now finally clash to see who would be standing in the end. Hey everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Star Wars vs. Halo vs. Warhammer. It's been a while. My apologies for that. I would like to change the name of this series from Star Wars vs. Halo vs. Warhammer to something more catchy and less long, so recommendations are definitely appreciated. Alright, so we got a battle here that's been a long time in the making. The Warhound Titans versus the Stompas. Look at the damage that it's doing there. One of our Stompas is already down. Can be a little bit laggy though with so many of the behemoths here. Look at the damage that it's doing there. Rocket barrages, artillery. Oh my goodness. Orcs are being thrown left and right like ragdolls. That Stompa is still operational. Both Warhound Titans are still operational as well. I actually, now that I'm in Holland, I actually got a new PC. I have a GTX 2060 in my PC. And in case you're wondering, why is it still laggy? That's very simple. Because I have a new PC and I can do bigger battles. I do a lot more enemies or a lot more units as well, which means it's quite laggy. Actually, this is very interesting. So that Warhound Titan just lost its shield. Look at that. We're actually doing damage to it. The Stompa and the Warhound Titan are going toe to toe. Holy shit! Alright guys, so unfortunately the game crashed when that Warhound Titan was destroyed. I don't know why it does that. I had that during a playtesting as well. It used to be that if you actually could destroy a Warhound Titan that it would not crash the game, but for some reason sometimes that happens now. But basically both sides actually, oh my goodness, have lost one of their behemoths. Let's actually see what's gonna happen now. I actually think, yep, the Warhound Titan still has its shield. Both units are taking heavy fire. It's actually being pushed back just a little bit. That rocket missed. That one was a hit. Oh, look at that. He's being pushed back. There you go. There goes. There goes our final Orc Stompa. Pretty clear victory for the Warhound Titans that don't even have infantry with them. Ugh! There we go, we can actually still switch. See if we can do anything in terms of damage. This orc was bleeding for a long time. Now granted, all of these orcs are shooting at it. And they're pretty much not really going to dent it. However, they are able to actually take out its shield. And I think that's also what happened with the other Warhound Titan that got destroyed, because its shield was gone. Again, I know a lot of people will find that, of course, inaccurate to the lore, but we're doing these battles according to the rules set up in the mod and in the game. So Warhammer units are unfortunately a lot less powerful than in their own lore. But basically, if enough of these infantry units shoot at it, it will actually lose its shield, but I don't think they will do enough damage to where they could even come close to destroying it. We have a lot more orcs still alive, though. It actually is fine where it is. It's kind of chilling. Alright, let's actually see this battle from this side. We're now playing as the last leftover Titan. I am not in control of firing, I'm just in control of walking. Looks pretty spectacular, but I don't know if our turret gunners are actually able to do some good damage here. Look at them all run. They're like ants. You can see, though, that the closer we are, the more punishment our shield is getting. Which is what I was talking about before. The other Warhound Titan actually had the better weapons to deal with infantry than this one. This one's definitely not that good for AoE. Actually, I say that, a lot of orcs are dead, but you can see still Clutters are alive. Yeah, he just didn't impact there, and quite a few orcs are still alive that are near it. Boom, there you go. That's effective. This one is running over here. Let's squash him like a bug. Or kick him. Ah, the carnage. It's actually way more effective, this weapon, from this distance with the AI. You can actually see they depleted our shield. That's also the beeping that you hear. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The infantry in this game is available, or is is able to destroy the shield of a Warhound Titan. Now, over time, the shield will actually recharge. So, for those who think that the enemy actually has a chance to destroy this thing, no way. You can see we actually are taking quite a bit of punishment, and all of our parts are still white. Not even orange, so they're still in great condition. Anyway, I think it's very clear who won this. Though I think some of you might be surprised that one of the Warhound Titans actually got destroyed. Meaning also for the UNSC, who undoubtedly have watched this battle from the side, now know that these things are actually destructible. The battlefield was littered with bodies, and though the Warhound Titan was victorious, one did get destroyed, leaving the other factions who received the news in awe. The orc Stompas would now be considered less of a threat, and the priority of the UNSC was to create a weapon that could deal with the Warhounds. Their so-called Terminator projects had granted some excellent results against the orcs, but would still have to be tested against the tactical marines. But they surely would not be enough for the Titans, so the UNSC started to work on a new prototype, labeled a Hunter-Killer tank.